Good morning, guys. Listen, I gotta show you this real quick. I'm driving to work this morning. It's cold out and we got some freezing rain yesterday, but now the sun's out and it's warming up a little bit. But anyway, as I'm driving to work, the sun is to my back, right? I get to the lot and you see everything covered in ice and freezing rain, but look at the trees. They're so cool. And everything's just like completely glistening in the sun. I don't know if it's gonna capture it on camera, but it looks awesome. And actually, it's perfect timing to talk about our friends of the channel over at McKee's 37. They make car care products. And remember that FedEx I got the other day? I posted a photo. I don't know if you saw it or not, but they sent me some stuff and I want to show it to you right now. Today would have been a perfect day to use it. They sent me McKee's 37, their anti-frost windshield washer fluid. Now I was reading up on the bottle here and it looks like you mix portions of this with water, so you can make multiple gallons of washer fluids from this one bottle. And they say this is sort of like your first line of defense against ice on the windshield. So I'm assuming it's gonna help de-ice and it'll also help prevent re-icing. And they also sent a bottle. Whoa. Ice is slippery. They also sent a bottle of McKee's 37 Frostbite Ice and Snow De-Icer. So this melts away ice and snow, increasing winter safety. It's a spray-on formula. And with that, they also gave me a spray nozzle. Stay. They also gave me a spray nozzle. I guess you take it in, pop it in there, you would spray this right on the windshield. I'm not gonna use this right here. I'm gonna save this for my own personal vehicle when I need it. But again, friends of the channel, McKee's 37, Nick down there sent this stuff up to me, and I really appreciate that. I know they watch my channel and they support me, so I'm gonna support them back and just mention their name here. I've never used the products before, but I surely will, and I'll report back to you guys what I think. McKee's, thank you very much again. I appreciate it. All right, guys, with a show of hands, who here has ever made a mistake?
Guilty. Yeah.
Because I made a mistake the other day, and it's a product knowledge type thing. I should have known this. I didn't. It didn't come up in my mind when I was selling the car to my customer, and now I got to try to make it right. Let me first explain what the mistake was. The other day I had a customer that came in, and they actually recently, within the last week and a half, bought two Chevy Equinoxes from me. They're both 2020 models. They were the 1LT model with the confidence and convenience package, and they both had the 1.5 liter turbo engine. The one that they were buying, they were downsizing from a Traverse, and they're used to having a lot of extra space. So one of the things they talked about was putting roof rack cross rails on the vehicle. This way they can put a cargo carrier on the roof for when they do trips and vacations and things like that. In conversation, I said, yeah, absolutely. They're like $255. You get the cross rails, we can pop them on for you. No big deal. I was wrong. This is a 2019 Chevy Equinox LT confidence and convenience package, and on top you'll notice it has mounting points for the cross rails that would run across the roof of the car. And in my mind, that's what we were attaching the cross rails to. There's another way you can attach cross rails to an Equinox, and it looks like this. You have side rails that go down the vehicle that you can attach your crossbars to. This is the second way you can install cross rails. The problem is, on a 2020, the only way to get these cross rails is if you get one of three different models. You have to get a 2LT with the 2.0 liter engine, you have to get a Premier model, or you have to get a sunroof. Those are the only three ways you can get them. And if you don't get one of those three packages, like this car that I sold the other day, the 1LT with just confidence and convenience, it does not have these mounting points, which means the only way you can get a roof rack on one of these cars is if you go aftermarket, which General Motors sells by Thule, and it goes for $700. $700 installed, $619 for just the part. Quite a big difference compared to $255 for just the standard crossbars. Now, obviously, because I feel to blame for this, just by making that error, I want to try to make it up to the customer in some way. So they were already going to spend about $250 for the other rack. They have Chevrolet rewards points of 200, so they were using those. I actually have rewards points from buying cars that I'm probably not going to use on anything else, so I'm going to contribute those to the cause. And then I'm going to see if my general manager will kind of contribute and chip in. My goal is, actually I can get parts to maybe chip in, and if they can sell this rack a little cheaper, if I can get enough parties involved hopefully I can get them a roof rack at little to no cost out of their pocket. Wish me luck.
What year, 2020?
2020.
That doesn't come up in our system yet.
Maybe, The plot thickens. The roof rack is currently not available through General Motors. So we offer it, there's a part number for it, but when they pull it up, it's just on back order. I just sold an Equinox, another Equinox, again, most popular vehicle we offer, currently anyway. So about an hour ago, I had a customer that came in that wanted to look at, you know, the stuff on the showroom floor. They wanted a little space. They said that they'll let me know if they have any questions. I said, sure thing. I kind of went about with what I was doing at my desk, getting a couple of deals ready. And then, you know, they kind of looked back. They had some questions. We started talking, showed them the vehicle, went for a test drive. And ultimately, they're going with a midnight edition Equinox, which is very similar to the one that I have right here, except the fact that this one doesn't have a sunroof and it has the 2.0 liter. They're fine with the 1.5 liter and they really want a sunroof. So I have it in one of my other locations. So we'll bring it in for them. Hopefully have it here by Thursday or Friday. And send another happy client down the road. Unless you worked here, you know, you probably wouldn't believe me, but literally every customer that walks through the door asks about an Equinox. So I just went in, I dropped keys off, I called one customer about a used car. I have an appointment coming in about an hour on a used Tahoe. And a gentleman walks through the door and he wants to look at an Equinox. He has a Buick Encore that's coming due in about a month. So he wants to downsize a little bit. We have great deals on the Equinox. So we're gonna drive it, see what he thinks, and hopefully put another one together. All right, this guy was actually just walking around the lot, and as I pulled this one up, he asked about the midnight edition that's right over here. So we're gonna show him that one instead and see what he thinks. All right, ladies and gents, we're gonna end this video here because I have a customer here right now, another customer on an Equinox, also a midnight edition. I have a woman coming in, previous customer on a Buick Encore, smaller one, it's like the Trax, the Buick version. And I have another lady coming in on a Tahoe who bought one for me in the past, had an accident, it was totaled, so she's looking to replace it. And I have 3 possibilities that will work. So we're gonna be busy for the rest of the day. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for being here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, because that'd be cool for me. And I think you'll enjoy some of the content we're putting out. And check out McKee's 37, friends of the channel. I'm gonna link their YouTube at the end here, because they do a lot of cool videos on detailing, on tips on how their products work and stuff like that. I watch their channel all the time, so check them out as well. They're friends of the channel. They support me. I want to support them back. Have a great day.